Hey loves, it's your girl El Rochelle here with our NFL Week 14 picks. We are getting to the end. Playoffs are coming soon. I'm really excited. So I want to start getting into these games because a lot of these games are going to start having a lot more meaning. So I wanted to go ahead and get today's week picks up so that we can be ready for tonight's game. So first up tonight we have Indianapolis versus Tennessee. So this is an AFC South matchup. Actually very important just because Indy is still kind of fighting for that top spot with Jacksonville. So, they just, want to go ahead and take a look at that and just kind of see what's going on. So you've got Indy, Tennessee. Tennessee's kind of, even though Indianapolis is, definitely not doing so well. They've lost 3 in a row right now. Peyton Manning is not the Peyton Manning we've all grown to know and love. Tennessee is still in just traumatic upheaval right now with the whole Vince Young, Jeff Fisher. It's just really not the team that we've seen. And, a team that had been stable for a while. So I'm going with Indy to win this game. Then starting Sunday, we've got Cleveland and Buffalo. Browns are good. I mean, decent. Sorry, guys. Browns are decent, but Buffalo is definitely a better team than I think most people expect and most people have truly seen. They've lost some really close games in the end, but I'm going to have to definitely go with Buffalo personally. Atlanta and Carolina. Atlanta, that one's easy. Then we've got Green Bay and Detroit. Lions have more wins than they've had in years past, but without Matthew Stafford, I'm not sure Sean Hill's going to be back this week. Definitely going to have to go with Green Bay. Oakland and Jacksonville. Now, this one's interesting. Both of these teams are doing better than most people had expected for them to be doing. Raiders won the season series versus San Diego, which they haven't done in ages. And Jacksonville is actually playing pretty well against teams. But I'm going to have to go with Oakland. I think Oakland is overall the better team. So, there we go. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm not sick anymore, but I'm still kind of dealing with the effects, so I'll be coughing. Apologize for that if you have to hear it. Then we've got Giants versus Minnesota. Brett was hurt last week, really hurt, knocked out of the game. Tavares had to come in. That was actually pretty good because I think sometimes the old gunslinger is slinging that gun a little too much and not passing and handing off to Adrian Peterson like he should, but he did. But Tavares did do that, and they won. So I'm gonna have to go with the Giants. Overall, better team, and I feel sorry for Brett because they knock people out of games. So if old boy comes back, I don't know what's gonna happen to him. Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. I really wish Cincy was better this year because, I know a lot of people don't, but I like Tio. I like Chad. I like their personalities. I think they're both two people that really want to win. Sometimes it doesn't manifest the way other people would like. Some people don't like you being showy, don't like you being, amplified and having that energy. They want you to kind of be the demure and I hold it in and, that kind of guy. Everybody's not like that. And I like their personalities. I think it's great for football. But it's just, for some reason, it's not really working since he's always, in my opinion, underperformed. And they're doing that now. So I'm going to have to go with Pittsburgh for right now. And that's even with Ben's messed up foot, broken nose, broken whatever. I still think Pittsburgh's got this. Then we've got Tampa Bay and Washington. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is a pretty good team. Even though they didn't beat Atlanta last week, I see signs of them, definitely doing well. And Washington's not. They're not at all up to par right now. So then we've got St. Louis and the New Orleans Saints. St. Louis is a good team. They put up a good fight against Atlanta a few weeks ago, but it's kind of coming on strong. Definitely coming on strong. I didn't even realize they've only lost 3 games. It seemed like they had lost so much more, but definitely coming on strong. I definitely see them doing much better, continuing to fight in the NFC South, and possibly going back to the Super Bowl. This is a quality team, so I'm gonna have to go with the Saints. Seattle and San Francisco. Battle of the overwhelmingly underperforming NFC West. San Francisco, because Seattle's not home. Seattle doesn't do too well away from home. So I'm going to have to go with San Francisco on this one. And they played pretty well. So we'll see. Denver and Arizona. This one's hard. Two not very good teams. Denver just fired their coach. Arizona should just fire everybody. I'll go with Denver. I don't know why. Arizona just ain't good, so we'll go with Denver. The Patriots versus the Bears. Now, the Patriots embarrassed the New York Jets on Monday. But Chicago is definitely a much better team than they've been. Definitely a better defense than New York put up. New York has a good defense, but for some reason, I don't know what happened. They for some reason allowed Tom Brady to look way better than I think he really is right now. I'll go with the Patriots, but honestly wouldn't be surprised if Chicago does win this one out. I'm not a huge fan of Jay Cutler. That's why I'm not necessarily expecting them to win, but their defense is swarming. And so I think they could get it if it's on defense alone. So we'll see. But like I said, I'll go with the Patriots as a safe bet, but do not count out the Bears in the least, especially at home. They knocked the other MVP candidate out and made him look a little amateurish. So, and I'm talking about Michael Vick when the Eagles played them a couple weeks ago. So, who's to say that they can't do the same thing versus Tom Brady? Miami versus the Jets. The Jets definitely want to come back from that horrendous loss in the Monday night game. Miami is not a great team. So I'm going to have to go with the Jets. Kansas City and San Diego. San Diego, they definitely want to bring themselves back from the loss to the Raiders this past weekend. And they need to fight to try and win out, to try and get that spot back from Kansas City as the top AFC West team. Then we've got Philadelphia and Dallas. Love my Cowboys. But I like the Eagles. I like the way Vic is playing. So I'll go with Eagles. Baltimore and Houston. Two good teams, but Baltimore has a better defense and they will win. So those, my friends, are my picks for this week. Check them out. Let me know what you think. These are actually kind of easy. So we'll start, we're starting to see how everything's coming together, how the playoffs are going to turn out. So I'm liking these last few weeks of this season. So go ahead and check this out. Let me know what you think. Any questions, hit me up, elrochelle@hardwooddiva.com. Love you guys. Bye.